Oh, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Assassin's Creed 4.
Sorry about the swift exit. Bit of a misunderstanding.
One heaped upon another.
Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry, mate. This is my doing. I'm only trying to keep these Spanish eyes off me.
Oh, it's no bother. Regrettably, the soldiers confiscated my sugar when your dispatches.
Damn! And where've they gone?
Haven't the foggiest idea, I'm afraid. I suspect those chaps might, but my Spanish is muy mal dad, so I'd rather not ask.
Shit! All right, come on, let's follow them and recover my maps.
And my sugar?
What, in my drawers? We'll see what happens.
Nice tutorial for Eagle Vision. We don't care.
You don't mind me tagging along, do you?
Not if you keep quiet and stay out of sight.
Zorras en tu madriguera. Si me la pido.
Bonnet!
I believe I'm getting the hang of this.
Quiet!
I fear they're onto us.
Hang back.
I am AD, et canem efodientes caudai movebi.
Perhaps we should split up to confuse them.
It's the best idea you've had today.
Unde tulit dominus exceptionem Rapat peccatum. Intiberes, sed estatinam facundissimus prenum. Ob subterfugium et umbra.
Buenos dias, senores. You're late.
Yes, sir. See, we are very sorry. Our captain delayed us.
Iluriam, rapat peccatum. Intiberes, sed estatinam facundissimus.
This would be Captain Mendoza?
Yes, sir. He's very excited to meet you. Only he must be present for a hanging, senor.
Hanging? Oh, I love a good hanging.
Yes, sir. Very nice. If we hear the bell, we may go. If you like.
I'd love to. Especially if Captain Mendoza's pulling the trap. The man owes me money for the slaves I sold him.
Of course, sir. Captain Mendoza is happy to pay you. We have goods to sell, sugars and such.
Excellent.
The bell, senor. The hanging will be started soon.
Let's not dilly-dally.
Yes, sir. We go.
¿Qué es lo que habrá?
Even though they're moving pretty fast, you really don't want to get too close to them.
¿Tienes algún problema?
Una compañía legendaria, sí.
Ayúdame. Adelante.
How long will this hanging take, man? I don't mean to hang about all day for the captain.
Quick as anything, sir. Captain Mendoza needs only to hang the man, then he will deliver your payment.
I don't want reales, mind. I want goods. Things I can sell. Tobacco, rum, sugar.
See. We have much fine sugar. Grapes we took off a fat Englishman last night.
Englishman.
Por el delito de motín contra tu capitán, el tribunal te sentencia a morir
Sugar
en la
from
horca.
Barbados. Very fine. We hold it in the Castillo after the man started the fight last night. He ran, left his sugar behind. Very fine.
Well, that's a start. Shall I accompany him to the Castillo?
No, sir. Captain Mendoza will have it sent to you, I believe. You will see.
Good lord. Is that big brute your Captain Mendoza?
No, sir. He is el tiburón. El tiburón, Governor Torres' man.
Todas las mejoras que proponemos. Vamos con esto. No, el barco de Julio sigue retenido en la costa.
No sé ni lo que me golpeó, pero me levanté y seguí caminando.
One tailing mission after another.
Soy mucho más limpia que esas rameras inglesas, te lo aseguro. También me ofrezco para fiestas.
There's a bunch of ways to go about this. Just fight everybody, which isn't really that hard. Or if you wait a second, he'll come back out through that doorway. You can just steal the key.
Vamos, hombre. Hay poco trabajo. Te haré un descuento. El nuevo embarcadero nos También me ofrezco para fiestas a bordo y como compañía en caravana. Como
¡Hey, tú!
There we go.
¡Objetivo a la vista! ¿Crees que puedes despistarnos?
Not so much for staying out of combat. Really isn't a big deal.
¿Cómo acaba esta historia? ¡Miradlo! Tengo que salir de aquí.
Okay. Easily done.
te muevas.
¡Mierda! ¡Cogedlo!
I'm not even worried about not getting into conflict. These guys are not. Uh-oh. Okay, let me get the hell out of
No debemos perderlo.
that gun.
Podría darle entre las cejas.
Hey, there we go.
Enemigo a tiro, señor. Oh.
This is nice. And that's it. Not hard at all. Gonna take the express route down.
Sorry about the sugar. I've only one pair of hands.
Oh, it's no great loss. I've got plenty of cargo here to make a profit on my trip.
Will you stay here long?
For a few weeks, yes. Then back to Barbados, to the tedium of domesticity.
Don't settle for tedium. Sail for Nassau. Live life as you see fit.
Haven't I heard that Nassau is crawling with pirates? Seems a very tawdry place.
Not tawdry, liberated.
Oh, God. That would be an adventure. But no, I'm a husband and a father. I have responsibilities. Life can't be all pleasure and distraction, Duncan.
Hey, our bonnet. The name's Edward, in truth. Duncan's only a handle.
Ah. Secret name for your secret meeting with the governor.
The governor, right. I think I've kept him waiting long enough.
¿Está loco o bebé?
Polo tambulare in me, et verticinem cadit circa pat. Relájese un poco.
Oh, I got lucky.
Tipo singular.
Buenos dias. Mr. Duncan Walpole of England to see the governor. I believe he is expecting me.
Sí, señor Walpole. Entre, por favor. ¿Ese es el hombre? ¿Cómo lo llamabas? ¿Asesino?
Sí, Duncan Walpole. Debería haber llegado hace muchos días.
No me gusta que los extranjeros se paseen por nuestra ciudad. No me fío de ellos.
Cállate. El gobernador tiene invitados. Todos franceses y ingleses.
Parece un hombre rudo. Le suponía un aspecto más respetable.
Llévame ese senatamar. Se inicia con él.
Good morning, sir. Would I be correct in thinking you are Duncan?
I am indeed.
I thought as much. Woods Rogers. A pleasure.
The same.
I must say, my wife has a terrible eye for description.
I'm sorry.
My wife. You met her some years ago at the Percy's Masquerade Ball.
Ah, quite.
She called you devilishly handsome.
Obviously a lie to stoke my jealousy. Julianne, our guest of honor has arrived, Mr. Duncan Walpole.
Ah. Julien Ducasse. I hope your conversion to our order is an honest one. I have no love for assassins, but even less for liars. I have not come to disappoint.
Up for a bit of sport, Duncan? The old man isn't ready just yet.
You've got my two best pairs of matched pistols, Duncan, so handle them with care.
If I had 8, I'd treat each as my own son.
Pull off a few shots if you like. Get a feel for it.
I once fought beside a man who carried 9 on his person. They were a boom in battle, but hindered his ability to swim, sadly.
Quite. Good kick, yes?
I long for the day where one firearm carries 4 bullets, and not the opposite.
I have a friend in England you may like to meet, Julian. James Puckle. He's working on something extraordinary.
Magnifique.
You can't do anything with that challenge yet, so there's no point, really.
Duncan, where are your wrist blades? I've never seen an assassin so ill-equipped.
Ah, damaged, sadly, beyond all repair.
Uh-huh. Have your choice.
Where did you find all these?
I did not find them. I took them. These are souvenirs. Two blades, as is the custom, eh?
Custom, aye.
Duncan, will you indulge us with a demonstration of your techniques?
Well,
We must. We put together a training course in anticipation of your arrival. It would be a shame to leave here without seeing you in action.
yes, of course. Well, I mean, if there is time, I would gladly, show you what I know.
Here.
situations well suited to your skills.
Have a go. A blade in a crowd is always the simplest. Nothing grandiose, just quick and clean.
Show us another technique.
Quite ingenious to use bales of hay for cover, don't you think? God, that's the spirit. Secrecy. The advantage of surprise cannot be overstated, isn't that so? Especially around a blind corner.
Dios, ¿qué hice para molestar? Dios, ¿qué hice para molestar?
God blind me, that's a clever trick.
Your aerial kills have a poetic beauty, despite their conspicuous quality. Would you show us? Magnifique. Is it also possible to deliver a killing blow at high speed? Mon Dieu, such a powerful strike!
Fascinating.
The assassins have trained you well, Duncan. You chose a perfect time to leave them behind.
At great risk, I imagine. Betraying the assassins is never good for one's health.
Well, neither is drinking liquor, but I am drawn to its dangers all the same. And what is your business here, sir? Are you an associate of the governor's, or a pending acquaintance like myself?
Guns, blades, cannons, grenados. Anything that may kill a man, I am happy to provide.
A smuggler of sorts.
And how is your wife these days, Captain Rogers? Is she, here, in Havana?
I trust she's well, but I wouldn't know. I've been in Madagascar some 14 months hunting pirates. It took some work to dislodge the criminals there, but we managed it. In future, I hope to use these same tactics throughout the West Indies.
And how did you deal with that kind?
Very simply. Most pirates are as ignorant as apes. I merely offered them a choice. Take a pardon and return to England penniless, but free men. Or be hanged by the neck until dead.
Oh. I imagine Nassau would be your next target.
Very astute, Duncan, indeed.
Best of luck with that.
Grandmaster Torres! Mr. Duncan Walpole has arrived.
See. You were expected 1 week ago.
Apologies, Governor. My ship was set upon by pirates. We were scuttled. I arrived only yesterday.
Unfortunate. Forgive my caution, but were you able to salvage from these pirates the items you promised me?
Yes, sir, I was.
Increíble. The assassins have more resources than I had imagined, but not nearly enough to deter us. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, Duncan. You are most welcome. Come, gentlemen. We have much to discuss. Convened at last, and in such continental company. England, France, Spain, citizens of sad and corrupted empires. But you are Templars now, the secret and true legislators of the world. Please, hold out your hands. Mark and remember our purpose. To guide all wayward souls, till they've reached a quiet road. To guide all wayward desire, till impassioned hearts are cool. To guide all wayward minds to safe and sober thought. By the Father of Understanding's light, let our work now begin. Decades ago, the Council entrusted me with the task of locating in these West Indies a forgotten place our precursors once called the Observatory. See here. Look upon these images and commit them to memory. They tell a very old and important story. For 2 decades now, I have endeavored to locate this observatory, a place rumored to contain a tool of incredible utility and power. It houses a kind of armillary sphere, if you like. A device that would grant us the power to locate and monitor every man and woman on Earth, whatever their location. Only imagine what it would mean to have such a power. With this device, there would be no secrets among men, no lies, no trickery. Only justice, pure justice. This is the Observatory's promise, and we must take it for our own.
Do we know its whereabouts?
We will soon. For in our custody is the one man who does, a man named Roberts, once called a sage.
It has been 45 years since anyone has seen a true sage. Can you be sure this one is authentic?
We are confident he is.
The assassins will come for him.
Indeed they will. But thanks to Duncan and the information he has delivered, the assassins won't be a problem for much longer. All will be made clear tomorrow, gentlemen, when you meet the sage for yourselves. Until then, let us drink. Let us find the observatory together. For with its power, kings will fall, clergy will cower, and the hearts and minds of the world will be ours. Rest well, Duncan. Tomorrow the treasure fleet arrives, and with it, your reward. After which we will discuss further schemes.
I look forward to it.
Excelente. Meet me down at the docks first thing tomorrow morning.
Governor Torres requests your presence at the docks near the Castillo. First thing tomorrow morning.
Basta de peces pequeños. Con esta inversión podremos pescar los más grandes durante
Si yo pudiera enseñarles.
You'll probably notice I already cleared out Havana. I went through and did all the viewpoints, got all the chests. I had a lot to load, so I went ahead and finished uploading Assassin's Creed 3, and while that was going on, I went to work on doing all the little side shit in each town.
Ha llegado una remesa de bacalao.
Duncan, over here. Hello.
Good morning, Duncan. Just over here.
Edward? Hello, Edward. I found a man to purchase my remaining sugar. Quite a coup, I must say.
He just called you Edward.
Oh, that's the merchant who sailed me here. Out of caution, I gave him a false name.
Ah, well done.
We'll catch up on it later.
Very punctual, Duncan. This way. Here he is. A man both Templars and Assassins have sought for over a decade. I am told your surname is Roberts. Is this so? You recognize this, I think.
According to old tales, the blood of a sage is required to enter the observatory.
We have the key. Now we need only its location. Perhaps Mr. Roberts will be eager to provide it. Transfer him to my residence.
Such a fuss over one man. Is the observatory really such a grand prize?
Si, sin duda. The observatory was a tool built by the precursor race. Its worth is without measure.
Precursor race? I see.
One of your early letters mentioned a desire to kill the Mayan mentor, Atabay. Were you able to carry out this contract before coming here?
I was not, no. Too many complications along the way.
A pity. But the maps you delivered with the blood vial will see that job finished.
Aye. That's the idea.
I don't like this route, Torres. We're exposed.
Something is wrong. Stay close, Grandmaster.
I feel it too. Do not let them get their hands on the sage, at whatever cost.
Assassins! Above! They're on the rooftops!
Watch the streets and alleys. They could be...
Okay. So, note to self, don't go climbing the building.
Assassins! Above! They're on the rooftops!
Watch the streets and alleys. They could be anywhere. Maldita sea.
Protect the sage!
Stop him!
You're a nimble one, I'll give you that. Hang back and make this easy on both of us, mate. Ir con el gobernador.
Doy besos por una de ellas.
Stop, or I'll kneecap you!
Ha perdido el seso.
Needs must! Oh.
Well done, lapdog.
Quiet.
We'll see him to the prisons, Grandmaster.
Double the watch.
Well, I'll be buggered. What an active day we've had, gents.
See, set on all sides by our enemies. We must be more cautious.
I do wish I could remain to see our drama done, but I must avail myself of these winds and sail for England.
By all means, Captain, speed and fortune to you.
With luck, I'll return myself a governor. And with my idiot king's blessing, no less. Adios.
As for you, Mr. Walpole, I consider this the first payment in a long-term investment. Gracias.
Obliged.
I would like you to be present for the interrogation tomorrow. Call around noon.
Yes, sir.
I have suffered enough. Leave me in peace, damn you.
A fine night, don't you think?
God sink me for this pittance. 1,000 reals for those maps. That's what? £100 at most. How's a man supposed to become rich in these times with a miser like Torres running the world?
Have you ever, worked on a plantation before?
You know what I'm thinking? I'd like to see this observatory the governor's going on about. He said it were like a device that could follow people around and show where they were.
A ludicrous idea. Imagine my wife with such an advantage over me.
And imagine what a thing like that'd be worth. Sell that to the right person and I'd be the richest pirate. Privateer in the West Indies. I'll catch you up on it. There's a sage in that house I must speak to, in private.
rindo. No veo nada de nada.
No me merece la pena.
¡Eh, tú! ¿A dónde crees que vas? Vuelve aquí, Sam.
Areas like this, they just require a lot of patience. them off as they come to you. You gotta be careful with this guy because if these guys see you pull him in, then, you know.
Acaban de liquidarlo. ¿Quién ha visto lo que ha pasado?
That works.
¿Intentas esconderte? ¡Vuelve aquí! ¿De verdad vas a intentar escapar de nosotros?
¡Basta ya! What is your true name, Rogue?
It's, Captain Pissoff.
Bien que pauvre paysan. Where is the sage? You set him free.
I had nothing to do with that. Much as I wish I did.
Take him to the ports. Send him to Sevilla with the treasure plate.
Oh, wait now! I delivered your treasures, didn't I?
You did, yes. But you robbed us of Duncan Waldo.
A despicable display. This tosspot is a ruined man, Caroline. Unfit for life on land, much less at sea. If he goes to the West Indies, it's you who'll suffer.
Father! Father! Come, love. Up with you now.
That old muckworm! He's wrong about me!
I hope it's so.
You believe me, don't you? Can you not see me? Standing out there on the deck of a ship that's sliding into port. And there I am, a man of quality. With 1,000 doubloons spilling from my pockets. Like drops of rain. I can see it.
La cena. Cómetela rápido.
You hungry?
Now what's your plan, mate?
Parece que se está desviando al oeste, hacia el Golfo.
¡Eres mío!
Unlucky lads. Christ, the seas are uneasy today.
We're stealing a brig. Hey, take what you need.
Won't be a minute.
There's many prisoners held on these ships. Set them free, and they'll sail with us, no question.
So that's the idea then. Free what men we can, then find a fast ship fleeing.
Aye, there's a brig in this fleet. I'll make my way
Llegamos a la parte que me gusta.
¡Allí está!
There's a catch to this favor. You're sailing with me.
I'd follow you to hell for this, mate. Come on, lads. If we're to drown today, it won't be here.
Preparaos para partir. Casi tenemos encima la tormenta. ¿Y qué pasa?
There's a brig nearby just waiting for us to take her.
¡Alto ahí! ¡Alto! ¡Ayuda de mi parte ante el tridente! Voy a ir a lo más alto. Esto es una locura. Calm. Ahora te digo. Te daré lo tuyo. ¡Ahí! ¡Seguidlo! ¡Ahí! ¡Ahí! ¡Deja de retorcerte, pirata! ¿Me entiendes?
We're going topside. Be ready. Lay aboard, lads!
Save your singing for Davy Jones, you jagabats! It's a hard wind coming!
The man speaks true. You lot weigh anchor. As for the rest, half on the foremast and half at the main. Let's outrun this hurricane. Watch on those galleons. See they don't give us trouble.
They won't. Far too slow for this weather.
Bark any orders you think wise, mate. We're up against it here.
These men know their place. They'll see us home.
Enemy's firing!
Concentrate on the task! Look out, man!
I see it.
Enemy fire! Find the head first, protect the path!
They've pounded us in, sir. We'll hold it elsewhere.
Coming fire! I piece of sack! Water spout! Steer clear of that thing! Water spout, man! Stay away!
It's not looking good.
Steady as she goes, man!
Those water spouts do a lot of damage.
Robert!
Well, that run doesn't get any better than that. Nice.
By God, we pulled this one straight from the teeth of Neptune. I'm Edward. Much thanks for your aid back there.
Adewale.
Ever been to Nassau, Adewale?
Not yet.
By God, she took some knocks, didn't she? I think I'll keep her. All hands aft, lads! We're taking this one home.
This is is where shit just gets so fun, dude. There has not been an Assassin's Creed game yet that's
made my
as
choice,
open
Adam.
world as this.
I'm calling her the Jackdaw. A sly bird I loved as a child back in Swansea.
A dark little creature, no?
Did it rub you wrong when I took this brig as mine own?
It was the sort of rub I have learned to endure, sailing among faces of such fairness.
It's true. Most of these men wouldn't accept you as a captain. So what fair role would complement such unfairness?
I'll be your quartermaster. Nothing less.
All right. And as quartermaster, have you any immediate counsel for this Tyro captain?
Rest and repast would do us good before Nassau. Water for drinking. Hunting for food and repairs.
Well reasoned, sir. Hunting, it shall be. We'll find a decent place to drop anchor. Despite a few items in the hold earlier, powder and a few pistols, I think I'll fashion a second holster if I can.
It's a good start.
One you find laughable.
Could we talk a moment about the condition of the ship?
What's the trouble?
I had a walk about the gun deck this morning, and couldn't stand for what I saw. A clutter of linstocks heaped like tinder, and one with a slow match still burning.
Christ.
And just nearby, 2 barrels of gunpowder, closer than man and wife, fit to explode at the touch of a spark.
We'll stow ours good and proper.
As for the cannons, they might as well be tossed. Clogged touch holes in need of scraping, corrosion on the bodies, barrel swabs as naked as knives, and breech ropes so rotted, I could use them for knitting yarn. The short of it is, we need good equipment kept in fine condition. But we cannot win every battle with snares and shouts. So worry about your own armament when it suits you. But don't forget about your jackdaw as well.
No, indeed. We'll make it a point to keep this ship and its crew in fine condition.
Some must go forward and some must go aft. 40 fathoms or more below, boys.
Bearing to
ease off the wind. 40 fathoms
Hold
or
hearty,
more
lads!
below.
Furl those men!
two more things here. This is actually a trophy too. Your first area that you completely do everything, all the little side missions.
Now that's booty.
Evening, Edward. Ahoy, Captain. Find what you need.
My needs and wants are oceans apart, mate. But I did fashion myself a new holster. All I need now is a pistol to lie in it.
Yeah. Taken from the holds, just as you said.
Little more than a blowpipe. But it'll do. So, are we rested? Or should we idle a while longer?
Best way anchor. I think the crew is itching to reach civilization.
You'll find no civilization in Nassau. But it's a fine place to be merry all the same.
Unfold, mates! Let's move! More sail! All sail!
Oh, to me, Johnny Poker, come rock and roll me over. To me, Johnny Poker, do. Oh, to me, Johnny Poker, the skipper is a rover. To me, Johnny Poker, do. Oh, to...
Go on, Captain Queernabs. Tell me I'm under arrest. Tell me!
Them your breads.
Fly away, boyo! Back to your master!
Aye. We was privateers together before the wars ended. I'll see you ashore.
By God, you're a sight for salty eyes. Come you in and have a drink.
Morning, all.
I can wait. Who's this?
Adewale, the Jackdaw's quartermaster.
Jackdaw. You named your brig after a poxy bird.
Ade, these lads are the better part of our growing confederacy here. Ed Thatch, Ben Hornigold, James Kidd.
You let him carry a pistol, do you?
Peace, Ben. Ade saved my life. And now we're looking to find a crew to fill out the rest of my ship.
Well, there's scores of capable men about. But use caution. A shipload of the King's sailors showed up before night back, causing trouble and knocking about like they own the place.
Right. I'll see who I can muster.
Just telling you how to build a crew.
Send any men you find to the Jackal. I'll put them to work.
Cheers, Ade.
I may pay roof from the rim, but I'm no room just that I do. Put a light on him! Pulled me from the deep there, Captain. Jack thanks you hearty. I've got a good line on him. Short and steady. On both flanks.
Only my cold-dead corpo will ever come... Grazie. My thanks. I'm your man now, Capitano.
That's funny.
Think you're the first to try and abscond when duty calls. I have a clear fix on him. Why do you not listen to me? Please, hear what I say. Captain Kenway, just in time. I'll see you back aboard.
Your conduct is at best insalubrious to my person.
a lobster sticks his nose in my business.
What's all this pissing and moaning about? Has something happened?
Soldiers have come, that's what's happened. Sent by the king himself.
Captain Kenry, come fast! The soldiers of Captain Anne in irons, they need to hang him.
On his hands. His Majesty's honourable representative has decreed the sentence shall...
In my sights, clear as day. He's dead in me sights.
Just in time, can we?
Now you'll want to sail somewhere rich with plunder.
Have you heard of a place called the Observatory?
Aye. It's an old legend, like El Dorado or the Fountain of Youth.
What have you heard?
It's meant to be a temple or a tomb, hiding a treasure of some kind.
That's it. See here.
Oh, rot. It's fairy stories you prefer to gold, is it?
It's worth more than gold, Thatch. 10,000 times above what we could pull off any Spanish ship.
Robbing the king to pay his porpoise is how we earn our keep here, lad. It ain't a fortune. It's a fantasy.
Chapter 2 is long. Oh,
Morning, Kenway. Not a bad-looking tinderbox you got there.
You sound a bit green, Horny Gold. Is it envy? Is mine bigger than yours?
No, I reckon it's this Jamaican funk. I prefer the Spanish stuff. So, you've got yourself a fancy brig now. Fine. Well, I'm gonna teach you how to sail her right. And how to take a prize the proper way. Thatch, we'll catch you up at the old fishing village. Aye.
I have no idea how long I've been in sequence 3.
Where's your helmsman, Kenway?
I take pride in piloting my own ships, Ben. Keeps me alert.
Let's make some headway, shall we?
I've no need for schooling. How many prizes did we take together as privateers?
There's a chasm of difference between joining a raid and captaining one. We're looking out for merchants, boys! Them that's fat with cargo. Find us a schooner with that spyglass, Kenway. You'll get yourself a glimpse of what sort of cargo they're shipping, and a general idea of their toughness.
There's a prize worth taking.
Good! Take us in close. After you subdue a prize, project authority. Demand respect that you can never give yourself. This weaves spell for soft minds. For your victims must always have in the back of their minds the uneasy idea that you could snap at any moment and unseam them from prick to sternum. Fire what cannons you will, and land a few strikes if you must, but for God's sake don't sink her. It's no fun fishing cargo out of the sea, although it can be done.
Awaiting orders! Loose main sails!
Get to your stairs! Let's catch the wind!
Crowd it all on!
Use a swivel to kill 3 sailors. Okay.
Set the holding the mizzen top.
That shouldn't be too hard.
Larboard! Survivor cast to drift here, Captain.
Brace yourselves for collision!
Right there, Captain!
Shovel blowing in! Schooner by the rigging!
Hand to the hip, sir! Fire! Look, Captain! Put a shot right through there!
How's all but me? We're ready, sir! Get those clues up!
Take the
Bring them
prize!
in for a speedy catch!
Not one of the swabs that's put him on deck! Keep them off on deck!
Que tengo un buen dia, senor. I am Captain Hornigold, and this is my crew. We're sailors like yourselves, but quite unalike in our purpose. For we intend to take all that you own. Yet no harm shall befall any man so long as he remains at ease. Is that clear?
No me mate, señor. Tengo familia. Se lo suplico.
Anyone speak English? English?
Little bit.
Tell your friends we're stealing your goods, and we won't hurt nobody if everyone stays as still as a sandbar. You got that?
Please to repeat.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Lock him in the hold, and take everything that isn't nailed down. today, can we? Half a dozen scores of that size and you'll be set for a year. Now let's sell this cargo and fix up your jackdaw with a few more trinkets.
Sod it, here. I'm looking for a price that will set me up for life. I'll be king of the West Indies, then.
We came to Nassau to get away from the likes of kings.
Well, I'll be a man of property and promise anyway.
Jesus, let that dream go, lad. Nassau is the place to be, not England.
Do you ever dream of the big score? A ship so full of gold and silver, just split it and sail home.
Sure, but it's only a dream. Every man hopes to find a dozen chests of gold with no owners. They're as rare as an honest king.
We have to rebuild that section, sir!
Goes the Royals, come! Stands out! Let's get moving!
I think we've lost them, sir.
We're being... Reef the topsails and gallants!
Call hearty, lads! Furl those men!
Fancy to swim!
Too much good cheer.
¿Qué le trae por aquí, capitán?
where I am gonna break. I didn't even realize I was in sequence 3, so I'll come back and finish up sequence 3 at some point.